All right, let's talk about Vietnamese lacquerware. You've probably seen it. It's absolutely stunning, right? This incredible craft is known for its beauty and the amazing skill that goes into every single piece. But here's the catch. As it gets more popular, the market is just flooded with fakes. So, in this explainer, we're going to crack the code. We're going to figure out how you can spot a real treasure from just a clever imitation.
So picture this. You're walking through a market and something just catches your eye. It's this beautiful, glossy piece of lacquerware. But is it the real deal? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Whether you're a serious collector, a traveler looking for a special souvenir, or just someone who loves beautiful things. Get it right, and you've got a genuine piece of art. But get it wrong? Well, you've just spent your money on a mass-produced look-alike that's missing all the magic.
And really, that's what this all boils down to. You've got two completely different worlds. On one side, you have authentic artistry. We're talking a tradition that's been perfected over centuries, built on pure patience and skill. And on the other side, you've got these mass-produced imitations. They're just modern shortcuts that, honestly, lack all the depth and soul of the real thing. Our mission today is to give you the know-how to tell them apart.
So, how do we tackle this dilemma? Well, before we can spot a fake, we have to really understand the real thing. What is it about genuine lacquerware that makes it so incredibly special to begin with? Let's dive in.
Okay, so get this. It all starts with a tree. No, really. True Vietnamese lacquerware is made from the sap of a very specific tree. This sap is this amazing natural resin, and it's famous for being super durable and having that signature, deep, glossy finish. And I want to be clear here, this is not just some fancy paint. It's a unique material from nature, and it's what gives an authentic piece its soul.
But the sap is only half the story. The real secret, the magic really, isn't just what they use, but how they use it. So let's pull back the curtain and look at the artisan's process. And trust me, it's a meticulous, patient method that you absolutely cannot rush.
You see that number? Up to 30. That's how many individual layers of lacquer an authentic piece can have. 30. And think about what that means. Every single one of those layers has to be carefully applied, then dried, and then sanded, all before the next one can even begin. I mean, can you even imagine the amount of time and pure dedication that goes into that? It's incredible. So let's break that process down a little. It all begins with getting a base, usually wood or bamboo, perfectly, flawlessly smooth. Then, step 2, the layering starts. Layer after layer of that lacquer sap is applied and dried. And here's the crucial part. Step 3, the sanding. After each layer, the surface is sanded down by hand until it's perfectly smooth again. This whole cycle of layering and sanding over and over is exactly what creates that amazing depth and quality. It's something that a quick, mass-produced fake just can't possibly replicate.
Okay, so we appreciate the insane amount of work that goes in, but how does that help you when you're standing in a shop? What can you actually see and touch? Well, this is where we get to play detective. Let's look for the telltale clues, the dead giveaways of true craftsmanship.
And it really comes down to 3 key things you need to look out for. First, this amazing shimmer and depth. It's called iridescence. Second, you're looking for real, actual gold and silver leafing. And third, genuine mother-of-pearl inlays. So let's start with that first clue, the shimmer.
Remember all those layers we talked about? This is the payoff. This is the magic. Authentic lacquer has a depth that is just unreal. It doesn't look like something on the surface. It feels like you're looking into the surface. It almost seems to glow from the inside out, and as you move it around, you see this beautiful dance of light and shadow. In imitation, it might be shiny, sure, but it's going to look flat, lifeless. It's got shine, but absolutely no soul.
All right, clue number 2, get in close and look at the details. Real artisans often use precious materials. We're talking real gold leaf, real silver leaf, or beautiful shimmering mother of pearl. And here's the key. On a genuine piece, these elements are seamlessly part of the design, integrated right into the lacquer. You can see the rich texture of the metal, the complex natural patterns of the shell. Fakes, on the other hand, will just use metallic paint that looks cheap or pieces of plastic that try to imitate mother of pearl. The difference, once you know what to look for, is night and day.
Okay, so we've gone through the process, we've identified the clues. Now let's pull all of this together into a super simple guide, your personal authenticity checklist that you can use anytime, anywhere.
Here it is, your 4-point authenticity check. It's super simple. First, visual inspection. Use your eyes. Are you seeing that deep, liquid-like gloss, that glow from within, or is it just a flat, boring shine? Second, feel the surface. Go on, touch it.
It should feel perfectly, almost impossibly smooth. No bumps, no rough spots. Third, check the details. Look closely at any inlays. Does that look like real iridescent mother of pearl, real gold leaf? Or does it look like paint or plastic? And finally, number 4, ask the artisan. Don't be shy. Inquire about how it was made. A real artist will be proud and happy to tell you all about their traditional techniques.
And at the end of the day, this is why it matters so much. When you choose to buy an authentic piece, you're getting so much more than just a beautiful object. You're literally holding a piece of cultural history in your hands. It's a direct connection to centuries of artistry, patience, and tradition. So to wrap this all up, I want to leave you with this one thought. Every single authentic piece of lacquerware tells a story. It's the story of the artist who made it, the story of the tree sap it came from, and the story of a culture's incredible heritage. So the next time you see one, the real question isn't just, is it beautiful? It's, beyond its beauty, what story will your authentic piece tell?